Hello friends, ever had your app slow down or even crash before of a sudden traffic spike? That's where autoscaling in Azure App Service comes to the rescue. It's a game changer for maintaining top-notch performance no matter how many users are hitting your site. We will take a look at this one and deep dive into it. So come, let's get started. This video is part of AZ204 video series and we were preparing for AZ204 certification, and if you come to this website mentorbykarthik.azurewebsite.net, if you go to AZ204 study guide, so we are referring to this one, implement autoscaling part, and in this section we have covered every single video except this one. So by covering this autoscaling in this video, we will be able to complete the whole section. And those who are new, we are referring to the particular repository called Mentor by Karthik. So if you go to my GitHub repository and search for this one, this is the API that we are referring. Alright, now let's go back to our portal.azure.com. We talked about the S1 plan. S1 plan is the standard plan, app service plan. If you have not gone through any of those previous videos, please take a look, but let me give you at a high level. So I have a web API that is created, and that's the overview that you're looking at here. Now at this point, if you wanted to autoscale means what? Today, this application is running in one instance. It can serve 100 requests, 1000 requests, 10,000 requests, maybe. What if I suddenly start getting 20,000 to 50,000 requests, which is too much for this app to handle it? I can't go manually and upload it, like upgrade it, right? So in order to avoid that, there is something called autoscaling. So autoscaling is possible for a particular plan, but if you have chosen the right plan, which is S1 plan, in this way, you come to the search and say auto, and there is something called scale out. Click on scale out, that's coming under the settings. And here it will show me my current plan, my instance, my money, like everything. Say it says currently there is only one instance. It can scale up to 10 instances. But can I just scale it? Right now it's manual, but I don't want it manual. I want it rule based. If you come here and say rule based and say configure, it will take you to the configuration. See, manual scale, auto scale. Manual scale means I'm saying, hey, directly now you start running 6 instances. Whether traffic is required there or not, it will always run 6 instances. It's really waste. That's not how it works. That's not how we should be doing, right? It should be an auto scale. For example, I'll give an example of what I have faced when I was doing engineering, and every time an university produces the result, we all go and start looking at the marks. The server really crashes. It doesn't respond. It says it crashed. That is what we are avoiding here. It should be able to handle the load automatically. Maybe 15 years back it was not that great, but these days it's all smart. So we're going to focus on this auto scale. Click on auto scale, and you need to define some rules. This is the default rule. It's saying default is 1. I can add scale condition. The moment you add the scale condition, you can say either metrics or by instance count. I'm saying, hey, increase to 4 on this specific dates, because for example in US during November sale, Thanksgiving sale, December sale, there are particular sale period during which they will expect a high traffic. So if you know when is your high traffic for your website, for your business, yes, you can choose this option. But we can choose another option called metrics. Metrics is minimum I want 2, maximum I want 8, default is 2. I want to go up to 8 when either dates, okay, like this. So you can choose, this is the start date and end date, this is the time zone, this is how I wanted to increase. I can change this. I can also choose something like add a rule. You look at this, If you look at this add a rule under the metrics, you can choose metrics. For example, I wanted to scale out when CPU percentage is equal or maybe greater than. Okay, how much it is clearly written here. See, I want to increase whenever the CPU percentage is more than 70, but for continuously 10 minutes. It's not like all of a sudden the CPU increases because there was like 2000 records, like 2000 requests suddenly. We don't want it to increase scale out. But if customers are continuously coming, then the CPU will be continuously in an increased state. So we are saying, hey, if you see the CPU percentage for 70% for 5 minutes, start increasing it. Start increasing the count by 1. And then the second instance will come. Second instance will see if that also picks up, it will start increasing. That is what you need to add a rule. And okay, you increased it. When do you decrease it? Now, if the CPU percentage is less than 20 for 10 minutes, decrease it. It's like decrease the count to 2. Add it. So we know when to increase, when to decrease. That's how the scale out rules should be set. And if you save it, the rules will be set, and that's how it works. As part of this video, we saw how autoscaling works, but like I said, this settings, like the one that I just created, I am done with the demo. I don't want to incur $80 per month, right? So what I will do, I will go to this subscription under which I created the resource group called demo. Like I said, you guys also, whenever you're done, you can actually delete that. So let's go to this home, go to resource group, and I think I have something called demo. You look at this demo, this one. So I can select this and you can see what are all added here. Okay, as part of one of the video we saw the staging one, right? I can delete this resource group itself. What does it mean? If I delete this resource group, I've been taking video for last 30 minutes, I will incur only 5 cents, which is not bad, nothing else. Like it's good to teach, it's good to experience how things works. So what will happen if I delete? All of these resources will be deleted. I will not incur any cost. So you also, when you learn, do it, delete it. Don't worry about costs. You just forget and leave it. Then that's where the problem comes. So if you know something is going to cost you, do it, learn it, delete the resource group, delete the resource that is going to cost you. So now it will clean up everything. Now we come to this end of this video. So in a nutshell, autoscaling Azure App Service is a no-brainer. It saves you time, reduces the risk of performance issues, and keep your users happy. If you haven't already, I highly recommend giving it a try. So if you've got any thoughts on autoscaling or other Azure tips, drop them in the comments below. And if you're looking to optimize your Azure App Services for even better performance, check out the other Azure videos in my channel where we dive deeper into those topics. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and share this with your friends. Stay tuned for more videos on AZ204 certification path. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more tech tutorials. And don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notified when we post new videos. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave them in the comments below. Happy coding!